Fact or Fiction Files. Episode 1. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Fact or Fiction Files, the channel where I tell you 3 messed up stories. But here's the twist. 2 are fact, and 1 is fiction. Your job is to listen closely, trust your gut, and figure out which one is fake. Do not skip ahead because every single story has a twist. Let's get into it. Story A. The Locked Group Chat. A woman had been dating her boyfriend for almost 4 years, and everybody around them kept asking the same question. So when is he going to propose? He always laughed it off and said he wanted everything to be perfect. One night, she was sitting on the couch next to him when his phone started blowing up. He grabbed it so fast that she noticed. He smiled and said it was just the guys talking nonsense in a group chat. She believed him, but something about the way he held the phone away from her felt off. A few days later, they were at his apartment, and he jumped in the shower, leaving his tablet on the kitchen counter. A message popped up across the screen. It said, "She still doesn't know about me, right?" Her heart dropped instantly. She opened it. It wasn't a group chat with his boys. It was a locked family group chat with his mother, his sister, and another woman. The messages went back months. His mom was giving him advice on how to break things off cleanly if he decided to stay with the other girl. His sister had sent screenshots of the woman's social media page, laughing at what she wore and calling her the placeholder. And the other woman? She had no idea he was still living a full relationship with somebody else. The worst part was that he had been telling both women he was planning a future with them. Same promises, same lies, same dates, just different names. She didn't scream. She didn't cry. She took pictures of everything, set the tablet back down exactly how she found it, and calmly left. By the time he got out of the shower, she had already sent the screenshots to herself, packed the few things she had there, and blocked him on everything. The next morning, his mother called her from a private number and said, "You didn't need to make this messy." That was the moment she realized they were never sorry. They were just mad they got caught. Story B. The Bride Who Sent the Wrong Address. A woman was getting married after being with her fiancé for 6 years. Everybody said they were the perfect couple. They had the venue, the dress, the flowers, the DJ. Everything was set. But about 3 weeks before the wedding, her maid of honor started acting strange. The maid of honor had been her best friend since high school. She was helping with everything, but lately she kept disappearing during planning calls. She stopped answering texts right away. When asked simple questions, she would get defensive, like she was hiding something. The bride ignored the feeling because she thought wedding stress was making her paranoid. On the day of the rehearsal dinner, half the groom's family didn't show up. The bride was confused because they had all RSVP'd. Then people started calling her, angry and frustrated, saying they were at the restaurant and there was no reservation under their name. That's when she found out somebody had sent a last-minute update from a fake email address that looked almost identical to hers. The message told half the guests there had been a location change and gave them a completely different address across town. Chaos broke out immediately. The bride was in tears, the groom was furious, and the planner was trying to figure out who would do something like that. At first, they blamed a random troll until one of the cousins noticed something strange. The fake email had been sent from an IP address connected to the maid of honor's apartment complex Wi-Fi. When they confronted her, she started crying and admitted everything. She had been secretly hooking up with the groom months before the engagement and thought that if she ruined the wedding events badly enough, the bride would call everything off. She said she was confused and still in love. The bride threw her out right there in front of everybody. The wedding still happened, but the maid of honor's chair stayed empty the entire night. And everybody knew exactly why. Story C. The Roommate's Cousin. A woman shared a 2-bedroom apartment with a roommate she had known for about 8 months. Everything was fine at first. Bills were split evenly. They stayed out of each other's way. Nothing dramatic. Then one weekend, the roommate asked if her cousin could stay over for just a few days because he was having trouble with his living situation. She said yes, thinking it was temporary. A week passed, then another, then another. The so-called cousin was still there, stretched out on the couch every day like he paid rent. He used her shampoo, ate her groceries, blasted music late at night, and somehow always had something slick to say when she asked when he was leaving. When she brought it up to her roommate, the roommate got defensive and said she was being cold-hearted. But the woman checked the lease and found a clause saying unauthorized long-term guests could get the entire unit fined or even put everyone at risk of eviction. So she started documenting everything. She took pictures of his shoes by the door every morning. She saved the security camera clips showing him coming and going with his own key. She even photographed packages being delivered in his name. Then one day, while checking the mailbox, she noticed something tucked underneath it with black tape. She pulled it loose and froze. It was a copy of her apartment key. That night, she emailed the landlord with everything: the lease clause, the photos, the footage, the package labels, and the copied key. The landlord responded fast. Within 24 hours, a formal notice went up on the door. The cousin was gone before sunrise, but here's the part that messed her up the most. After the locks were changed, the locksmith told her the copied key looked professionally made, which meant this probably wasn't a random favor. It looked planned from the beginning. So now you've heard all three stories. Story A: the boyfriend, the hidden group chat, and the family that helped him lie. Story B: the maid of honor who allegedly sent wedding guests to the wrong address because she wanted the groom for herself. Story C: the roommate's cousin who stayed too long, copied a key, and may have planned the whole thing. Now tell me in the comments, which two do you think are fact, and which one do you think is fiction? Was it A, B, or C? Drop your guess right now and don't forget to come back for the reveal. Head down to the comments and tell me, which stories do you think were real? Which one do you think was fake, and why? I want to see your guesses, your theories, and what details stood out to you the most. Let's talk about it in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos, because I'll be back with new stories every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. I'll see you in the next one.